Guys, welcome back to the United Star, and we have Rishi with us right now. Rishi, a scrappy performance for the least. What's your take on the 2-0 victory, especially with Leicester winning the game before, putting the pressure on the lads? Let us know what you think.
Last week when we spoke in the review, I was buoyant. So I was hoping for a better comeback this week, in all honesty. I was hoping for a bit more oomph from the team, from the get-go, we fire. But I think tactically, we seem to be struggling against teams with a high press. And this is definitely to keep in mind when we play teams like Chelsea and Leicester, who will certainly use this to their advantage. And they will have much better players than what Crystal Palace and Southampton have. So it's definitely something which we need to practice on the training ground, in my opinion. Besides that, you said it, Vishesh. The game was very scrappy. The players were very lethargic. From minute one, you could see some players just didn't have it in their legs. I think Aaron Wan-Bissaka needs a break. He really needs a break. I think Fosu Mensah, you can see why he was benched for so long. And besides that, Scott McTominay, I think for for him trying to fight for the position, I don't think he did enough to fight for that position. I think he can do much more if he wants to seal that position as his. You could immediately see the difference Matic had when he came on. The team looked a bit more confident and stable at the back. I think we lost the ball way too many times. Unnecessary trying nonsense. I don't have anything against teams. Playing one touch, trying to get it around the player. But there's a time for that and there's a place for that. I think we were trying that way too deep in the box. In a half, and it just wasn't working. So all in all, like I said, I was hoping for a bit more oomph, but I think Vishesh, you and me can both agree at the end of the day,
It's the
these
three
three
points
points
that
are all
matters, right? Yeah.
all that matter. We're going to take it any day, even if they were both own goals. Remember that one game where we had zero shots on goal and Arsenal scored
Yeah,
for
yeah,
us.
yeah, yeah. I think that was Rashford's first game in the league.
So that's what I'm saying. That like at the end of the day, it's the 3 points that we got through. But that being said, the front three were linking well. The second goal especially, that was some amazing play.
Yeah, I'd like to touch on that. What's your take on Rashford and Martial? It's like if one scores, the other has to score in that game. Both of
Uh,
them
you know,
on 22 goals now this season. So what's your
the
take?
commentators were talking about this as well, and I was a bit doubtful as well. I always felt that in their competition they were being a little selfish. Instead of playing that ball through, they were trying to take an extra touch and pull the shot off. But like the commentators said as well today, that first touch pass from Rashford into Martial just proved that whole thing wrong. Both of them have put the team above themselves, and they will do what it takes to get the team through. Yes, when we're 3 goals up, they're going to be selfish and try to get that extra goal for themselves. But when it's when it's about the team, they're all in it for the team, and that's really good to see. It's about time the players start understanding what the badge means, and this is what it means. So really happy to see that.
So Rishi, I can see you're happy with the mentality, slightly upset with the tempo and the oomph that you're talking about. Well, I'm going to leave this with two questions to you. The player you love so much, Lingard, came on and had a cameo for 30 minutes. What's your take on that? And who, according to you, is the man of the match? Like Prasham thought it was Rashford. I personally believe it's De Gea, who we haven't even discussed in this video. What's your take?
Yeah. So the thing is, De Gea, I think this was what we expect of him throughout the season. He does have his off days, but since this is what we expect of him, I think that's why most people won't talk that much about him. But yeah, he definitely deserves a special mention. He was exceptional, at least in the start today, where he saved us from conceding. And even in the end, Zaha's shot, amazing save with his legs. But that's like I said, that's expected of De Gea. That's his level that we expect of him to do. As for Rashford, I personally wouldn't give him man of the match simply because I think while he did run a lot, he just didn't do enough with the ball, in my opinion. I think he was part of the scrappiness with the ball. So my man of the match will again go to Bruno. If you just see how much he runs, uh, there was this one particular moment in the game which I was really fond of was where he made a dash, I think from let's say 20 yards outside the box or 30 yards outside the box. He made a dash towards the center back, but he didn't receive the ball. And the ball switched hands in midfield. His immediate reaction was to chase the ball all the way back to our defense. and that is something that I love in a player. And I will take that sort of player over a technical player any day, because I know that player is going to work his socks off, while the technical player will do it once in 3 games. So my man of the match will be Bruno again. His pass for the, I don't think he got the assist for that. Correct me if I'm
I
wrong.
have no idea. I haven't checked FPL yet.
Yeah, but that pass again was key. He made enough space for McTominay to play the ball into him, linked up with Martial, and then played it into Rashford. That was amazing. So that's my man of the match, Bruno.
So what about we forgot about Lingardino, your favorite.
I think we can all agree the post lockdown has proved one thing, and that is Lingard and Andres Pereira's careers are over at United. And if Fosu Mensah wants to keep his career, he really needs to work. And by really needs to work means you can see why he's not even been second choice for that position. It's always been Luke Shaw and Brandon Williams. So I think,
I mean, to be fair, that's not really his position, but that's a full debate altogether. Um, I'm just gonna end with this: top four, yes, no. Third position,
Vishesh, I said it in a review that I sent to one of our fellow mates on YouTube as well. Is not only are we going to get top four, we're going to win the FA Cup and we're going to win the Europa League as well. You mark my words, Vishesh. I'm telling you, we're going to do it. And I'm telling you this because I'm the team, that fire that was missing. And by the fire, I don't mean like we lacked the oomph today. That was because we were definitely tired and lethargic. But by the fire I'm talking about is the passion to play for the badge, the need to do something for the team. It's almost patriotic in a sense, and I'm telling you that we're going to do it. It's going to go down to the last day, but we're going to do it for sure.
so that's about it, guys. Rishi is highly optimistic about the remaining part of the season. Like, share, and subscribe. Let us know what you thought of the game in the comments below, and do watch out for our player ratings. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.